All right, getting into this. And this is, I believe, on loser side as well. So they are holding on for dear life into this bracket, moving on into top 8. Let's see how it goes. A Daisy, I've not seen a Peach Daisy yet on these online events. I'm sure due to the fact that, you know, Peach Daisy is quite a technical character. I have seen quite a few Robs, so it's going to be interesting to see this matchup again.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it for a while.
This is a character in Rob that benefits quite a bit from Wi-Fi. The projectiles, which are typically annoying but not game-breaking offline, suddenly become super difficult to react to. And that is a big boon for this character here. Plus, you've got neutral air and down tilt, which are just like the neutral. Like I'd say, I'm gonna fire my laser, I'm gonna fire my top, and then I'm gonna neutral air down tilt. The neutral might be a bit linear, but it is powerful.
Definitely two characters that can press buttons, but in different ways, honestly.
And we've seen like Wadi Rob stocks of this character too at like 30. It is insane. Ninetails though looking very good air dodge right there, not quite falling for the spike in the air dodge, but the reflector on rotor arm, such a rarely used tool for anything other than a jank kill early on. But yeah, you gotta forget that the tips of those hands, they will reflect projectiles.
Good down tilt and the down smash. That's a really good catch. Not death, but more percent. Back on center stage.
And Dorris actually had the read there on the roll in, but the back air was just a little bit mistimed. Forward air, bad on shield option, but great mash to get out of that and respond with the Toad, the counter, nearly cleaning up the stock for Ninetails.
Yeah, it's weird to say that Toad is a counter, but that is exactly what it is.
Yeah, I mean, he throw hands when his lady's in danger. We forget that these two are royalty. Peach and Daisy, they got minions. What do you got?
I don't know how the Toads are gonna feel. It's like, oh yeah, my minion. Do you see what that Toad does during the down throw?
Oh yeah, he throws hands. Toad ain't nothing to mess with. I want to see Toad in Smash. Like I've been saying that for years. I would love to see Toad in a Smash fighting game.
Oh my god, just make the trailer like retaliating against Peach or Daisy.
Yeah, that'd be great. It's like Peach is fighting someone and Toad just turns around and smacks her. This is for all my brothers.
How many Toads have we lost in the war?
Exactly. Down with the monarchy.
Honestly, at this point, you know who else is going down? This Rob not able to keep up just yet. Almost to 200% on a light character. Never mind, just fine. I didn't want to talk about that anyway.
The commentator's curse a wee bit, but the forward air finally clearing up, and yeah, that is a problem here. Is that if Peach can go ahead and play safe on your shield, Rob doesn't have a ton of like disjointed aerials that he can use to like outbox Peach. Your frame data is just so much superior to him. You do not have to respect neutral air. It's so slow that you can just do what Ninetails did and slap it away with the forward air. Or should be forward air.
All right, needing to land. Again, Peach, Daisy, sorry, still one stock up.
Go
and
deep.
Just going for it.
Deep.
Get him out of there.
What a string. Absolute aggression off stage, and Dorris had no response.
That's so good. I was like, the only stock that Ninetails lost was a Rob Fair, which first of all, I almost never see Rob Fair kill. So Ninetails was like, all right, I got to fair my own. Catch this. See what I got.
Yeah, it's just Rob's frame data is so lacking. You really have to go like super aggressive and use a forward air preemptively, and then have to reset your jump with another up B, which leaves you slightly vulnerable. Or you have to go super high and toss out like a reverse back air or something. You have to be really careful about how you recover with Rob, because he's got a lot of space that he can move around with, but he doesn't have a lot of aggressive options he can toss out that hit directly in front of him.
For sure. All right, we're jumping right back into it. Going back to PS2.
Nope, no we're not.
I'm wrong.
Both players perhaps mistaking which stage they wanted to pick, or perhaps not banning properly. We'll have to see here. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see PS2 again, purely because this is a stage that does favor Rob when he has those shenanigans with things like up throw as well as berry. So if you're going to be a character that kills off the top fairly consistently, why go here?
Yeah, I can feel that.
I mean, game one, we go here because it is ritual, at least until Small Battlefield gets like worked into the rotation.
Yeah, that's true. There hasn't been much discussion on the whole Small Battlefield. I mean, honestly, a big part due to the fact that there are no offline events. And really, it's like we had a huge discussion here in MDVA about Small Battlefield, and like I feel like the initial discussion just led itself to if we want small battlefield, we have to figure out why, right? Why do we want this? It's cool. That's one thing. But we already have PS2. Should we get rid of PS2 because we can't have both?
Yes,
there's so much to talk about.
It's more neutral than PS2 free. That's my opinion on it. Or really, what I love is I love the Invitational when he experimented with the rules list. While we're out here in quarantine battling online, I want to see more experimentation.
That's true.
More innovation. This is a point where we cannot let the scene stagnate. TOs, show me your most creative rule sets. Run tournaments off your most creative rule sets and let us see what we can do.
Absolutely.
But Yoshi's is the pick, so we've got another stage where you have slants, you have taller platforms that Peach can string things like forward airs off of, and then you have narrower blast zones that allows Peach to pursue deep off stage.
Honestly, yeah, that is a good point. It's like I do. This could be good for Rob too, especially if you can get that side B jank. But at the same time, it's just like I feel like this helps out Peach and Daisy so much. You get fared off stage, you get buried at any part of the stage, and you're just gonna get eviscerated. You almost like a side B.
And then the other problem is that because the edge of the platform, or the stage rather, is a wall, you can just go ahead and Z-drop a turnip down there. And what is Rob going to have to do? He has to throw out an up air, which you can challenge. Like, this is a very good pick here from Ninetails, I think. We're already seeing, or for Ninetails rather, instead of for Rob. But we'll have to see if he can either get the easy kill off the top or this back air instead. He finally gets that. He's been going for that for quite some time.
Yeah, 150% mighty amounts of rage, but then, of course, fall down. Daisy backer still kills you center stage at 150%. Strong move. Got nerfed. Still a strong move.
No move of Peach's that they nerfed went bad. Like, it's still good. It's still incredibly usable. Just like, hey, now it won't kill you super early.
Yeah.
Fair nerfs. Fair nerfs.
They're no longer top tier moves. They're just very, very good moves.
It's like, man lost his 4.0 GPA, but he's still rocking that 385. Stop complaining.
Ooh, I like that. Putting the top on the platform if Ninetails tries to jump out. Doesn't go for it. Rob Nair's... Yeah, Rob Nair is the move that, to me, is like... It's such a weird move. The hitbox moves around so much. But Rob's know how to use it. Robs are great with that Nair.
It's so, like... It's so terrifying, yet you never need to respect it. And speaking of respect, my god, no respect for the DI on that move. Look at the string! 60% right off the bat. You're off of the angel platform into the blast zone.
I thought we were about to see a repeat of the last game. That fair to end it all. All right, no tech.
Toss them hips around. Toss them hips around, girl. Not quite gonna finish it off, though.
Honestly, really good awareness, just getting that back air off of the air dodge. And this seems so hard for Rob to come back from. But if any character can do it, Rob can do it.
Ninetails float cancels have been on point to stock, too. Like, it's been terrifying to be in the corner when Peach is jumping around like that. Okay.
Next set.
Just a missed tech into missed DI. That's an unfortunate way to end game 2, but Daisy, she'll take that win any way she can get it.
Absolutely.